Peace be unto you, family, or Hausa in Arabic, Assalamu alaikum. I have been a student of the teachings of the Nation of Islam for some time now. These are the teachings that turned Malcolm Little into Malcolm X, Cassius Clay into Muhammad Ali, Eugene Walcott into Louis Farrakhan, hence Sheldon Roderick into Sheldon X. As spiritual students drink from the fountains of their choice, there always comes a time that the students must return to their people to share the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that they have been quenching their thirst upon. So, in chapter 103 of the Holy Quran, it says, "By the time, surely man is in loss, except those who believe and do good, and exhort one another to truth, and exhort one another to patience." With that being said, let us practice patience with one another. We are in a time when man and woman is surely in loss. Loss of homes and jobs, loss of food and finances, loss of love and help, loss of mind and morals, loss of compassion and empathy, and loss of righteousness and piety, and the list goes on. We hear about the daily atrocities that will only increase. People are confused, hopeless, and careless of their condition and what is to come, resulting in a disregard for life in general. I believe I have been blessed to be guided to a body of knowledge and truth that is useful to you and I, and that will guide us through this time that we have entered. We must all be students again like we were in school and begin to study all or any righteous scriptures and lectures that we can get our minds on at this time. The artist formerly known as Prince once said, and I'm paraphrasing, "There is a battle in your mind, and your soul is the prize." Think over this, family. There's a battle going on in your mind between two forces, one trying to raise you up into your most righteous self, and one trying to make you into your lower self. Our minds are being bombarded with whatever narratives they wish for you to believe through TV, radios, billboards, and phone screens. Truth be told, even this video is another narrative. However, if what I share with you reverberates deep in your soul, where the majority fail to do so, it is a sign that what I am sharing is greater than myself and from a higher source. Righteousness and truth vibrates on the highest frequency and gives one a high feeling of euphoria. No substances needed, only a word. The same goes with a sunny day after 5 days of nothing but rain. It can bring a warm feeling of joy and happiness. Same goes true when there has been a flood of lies and deceit for a steady duration of time, and then all of a sudden truth shines through to dry up and vanish falsehood. We have been denied the truth by the clouds/crowds that lie above in high places. They control 95% of the platforms and outlets to make it almost impossible to receive right guidance. The great news, though, there are still 5% out here that shine the truth. It may come from different angles and only shine in certain places and spaces, however, it is here. And what is even greater news is that all these places of shining truth come from shining people, and I believe I can help us all become shining people to emit truth of light in these dark times we are in. All that is required is to be a student willing to learn, willing to rewire where we have been miswired. I had to go through much of this process and still do this at this moment. But I know with your willingness to be humble and learn, you will also be a beacon of truth and light to guide ourselves and others to the other side of storms, also known as trials and tribulations. Back to the first thing I said. We need to practice on patience. Patience with ourselves when we make mistakes or do something wrong. Patience with one another. Patience with a stranger. Patience with our brother. Patience with our family and friends. Patience in our trials, and patience with the process of shining and improving not only ourselves, but whomever we shine on or near. Just to clarify, the definition of patience is the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. So this week and going forward, let's try to really focus on accepting or tolerating whatever stressful situation comes our way by not getting angry or upset. Somebody does you wrong, just keep moving along. Somebody cusses you out, don't let them make you shout. You drive and you get cut off or flipped off. Don't get ticked off. If we find ourselves yelling or upset, don't continue to be mad and upset and give up. Don't say effort, just give a little more effort. We are striving for progress, not perfection at this point. Just practicing patience alone and not letting our emotions move us to anger or being upset begins to raise our consciousness and spirit to a higher level of stability, control, righteousness, and safety. Because when we resort to anger, we put ourselves in danger. For when we add the letter D in the beginning of the word anger has now put us in danger. I hope this will be useful, family. I pray we all strive towards happiness, good health, righteousness, truth, and enlightenment. Until the next message, one love and peace. Assalamu alaikum.